George Washington was assigned as Commander-in-Chief on June 19, 1775. George Washington was chosen because of his previous military experience. George Washington did not get paid for his position until the end of the Revolutionary War. Then, his expenses were approved after the war. The Declaration of Independence was signed and ratified on July 4th, 1776. The goal and purpose of the Declaration of Independence was to sever any political connections with Britain. Thomas Jefferson was asked to help draft the Declaration of Independence because of his excellent writing skill. The Declaration of Independence was ratified or signed on July 4th, 1776. The goal and purpose of the Declaration of Independence was to sever any political connections with Britain. Thomas Jefferson was asked to help draft the Declaration of Independence because of his excellent writing abilities and skill. The Articles of Confederation were written in 1777. The original purpose for the Articles was to serve as the written document that established the functions of the U.S. government. Some states refused to ratify the Articles of Confederation, and it established a weak central government. The Americans formed an alliance with France in hopes for French aid against British forces during the Revolutionary War. Congress sent Foreign Minister Comte de Vergennes to France. The Treaty of Alliance was signed on February 6, 1778. The Treaty of Paris was signed on September 3, 1783, in Paris, France. The three Americans that were involved with the signing of the treaty were John Adams, John Jay, and Benjamin Franklin. The article of the treaty that was most important to the Americans was the Article of Peace, in which the British accepted American independence and boundaries. The primary goal of the Treaty of Paris was to end the war and make peace with Britain, and to get Britain to acknowledge their independence and boundaries. Richard Oswald represented Great Britain at the signing of the treaty. The Federalist Papers were written between 1787 and 1788. The writers of the papers were Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and John Jay. There were 85 letters written to newspapers under the name Publius. The name Publius was to honor the Roman Publius Valerius Publicola. Federalist Paper number 84 stated that a Bill of Rights was not necessary to the Constitution. A Federalist supported the United States Constitution and a strong central government. The Constitution of the United States was ratified in 1789. Ratify means to sign or give formal consent to a treaty or etc., making it officially valid. The central government had more power because the members of the government were the colonists that had the most land. The problem with this type of government was that only a small amount of people were in charge of the government. That caused unequal balance among the colonists and representation in the government.